man. You look incredible.
So I didn't really think that there was anyone in this world that was good enough for Jake. And then we met Jen. And Jake, Dighton, and I were all hanging out in our usual way. And we saw Jen sitting there on her phone, looking adorable. And Jen was just like a rock star. She still is. We were all just kind of like looking at her with stars in our eyes. She was like this cool girl who, you know, she skated, she surfed, she was a graphic designer. She was just into cool music, and we all wanted to be her. So we were just admiring Jen from afar, and we kind of like pushed Jake, like, you should go ask for that girl's number. And he's like, there's no way I'm good enough for this girl. Look at her, she's amazing. So eventually we convinced him to go over there and get her phone number. And that's kind of like the story of how they met. I like to think we're part of that.
Hey everybody, my name's Matt. I used to be Hammer's roommate. I remember Hammer, he was like, so I met this girl, I really like her, she's gonna come over. And I was like, oh man, like, Jake can't like a girl, like, there's just no, it just doesn't work. He's my Hammer, like, he's mine, he can't be anyone else's, much less she can't beat me at video games. I will just really grind my face in it. And she came over and she was awesome. And I was like, oh man, okay, all right. And ever since then, like, legitimately, Hammer, you have been so happy, and Jen, you have too. And I love both of you just to the moon and back. You are two of my absolute best friends, and I love you both. Thank you.
I have a little story to tell you, mostly about Jen. She's great at giving gifts, so I tried to return the favor. I tried to get her a great gift for her birthday, and it worked out too well. I found a singer-songwriter. If I wrote him stuff about Jen, he would take it and write a song about it. So I tried and wrote 6 drafts of great stuff about Jen, but I kept writing it, and it was too long, and I'd delete it. Write it again, and it was too intense, so I deleted it. But finally, he wrote a song, and it was for her birthday. And it was labeled 8818, and it ended up being our wedding song.
It's lucky to find you. It must have been fate. It was destiny calling. Lucky number 8.
Okay.
The veil will look better on you than him, so let's put you on that side.
818, you'll be standing next to me. Exactly where
I, Jennifer, take you,
we're
Jacob,
supposed to
to be my husband.
I, Jacob, take you, Jennifer,
To be my wife.
to be my wife.
818,
It's a little Hammer.
you'll be standing next to me.
I'm not laughing at the rings, but within the bag of rings that he placed the items in my hand was a little hammer. Inasmuch as the two of you have made your promises to each other in the presence of these witnesses, it is now by the authority vested in me by the state of Georgia, I gladly pronounce you to be husband and wife. You may kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great privilege and honor that I get to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Jacob Hammer.
Please join
join me in welcoming husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Jacob Hammer.
Remember Jake asked me he should propose to Jen. I was like, man, you're dating her for a long time. Hell yeah, you should do that. It's about damn time. Like, I didn't know if this day would come. But that day has come.
My sister couldn't have found a better person to be with and spend the rest of their life with. Welcome to the family, Jacob. I love you guys.
You know, Jen, you've been part of the family now for the last 8 years. 9 years. I guess I should formally congratulate you for being in the family.
A toast to Jen and Jay. Lift your glasses. May you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live.
Jen is just the perfect nail to Jake's hammer.
Thank you.